I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't hate Marvel Rivals. I actually think Rivals is one of the best games right now, especially hero shooters. Like the characters feel dynamic, the kits are creative, dive feels amazing when it works, poke feels satisfying, and team fights can feel cinematic. But the experience feels terrible sometimes. And I think a lot comes down to the community, the rank system, and what culture is forming around the game. The game is open queue. Like you don't have to play a specific role every single time. You're not forced on a support. You're not forced on a tank or DPS. But it feels like everyone locks themselves into one identity and then blames every other role. Especially on TikTok, I feel like I see tanks versus support, supports versus DPS, and then DPS versus everyone. And it's weird because this game is team based. If I'm a DPS player and I'm playing dive, it shouldn't be I get hate because I'm playing dive, and that like dive players go in and they just die, spam heals, and blame supports, which that does happen sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, but if something isn't working, the answer isn't you're not playing how I want, so I'm mad. The answer should be how should we adjust so we can win. If my supports aren't comfortable playing with dive and enabling dive, then I'll swap. I can meet them halfway. The point is to win, not win an argument. But the culture right now feels like if this isn't going how I want, it's your fault. And that mindset's like been spreading like wildfire. Let's talk about rank. I don't know what it is, but ranked feels like a coin toss more than any other competitive game I've played. If in something like Overwatch, you'll get the occasional like cracked DPS or support, and it happens. But in Rivals, it feels like it's either a 10-game loss streak or a 10-game win streak. You'll win a game because the enemy team's falling apart. Next game, you get a thrower or someone who refuses to swap, or two teammates arguing before the round even starts. And then you just lose 25 points for a hard loss. But the game wasn't winnable. So what happens? People start playing conservatively. If we're going to lose anyway, I'm not risking my KDA. The design is like toxic almost, because now players are playing for stats instead of for impact. And don't even get me started on role points again. DPS can pop off and get 25 to 30 points, and supports playing near perfect and get close to 21 to 24. And people don't even want to play the roles because it feels unrewarding. Like support players don't want to play because guess what? They're relying on DPS and tanks to carry. And if they play the role really well, they might win the game. They might, pull out a win. And if their DPS is doing bad, they're going to blame them for the loss because how do they play their role more better? And it builds resentment between the players and between the roles because it becomes a thing where like, I can't heal you more. I can't, do this. You have to be killing more. And then you want to swap and you tell them to get off DPS and go support so you can play DPS. And then that's where it really takes a turn because they'll start throwing or they'll start getting upset. And the throw pick culture. Why is everyone picking Widow to throw? Like from season 0 to season 1, everyone knew she was hard to get value out of. You had to be really good with your aim. You had to have good mechanics, while someone like Moon Knight can get consistent, easy damage. Someone like Hela can 2-tap. And Widow, you have to hit your shots, and you have to have Mantis to be able to one-shot, which is fine. I mean, high skill ceiling is okay, and having a high risk reward is really good, especially for a one-shot character. But now it's become, if they're playing Widow, they're throwing. And if someone gets mad, they swap Widow. Now, every time someone locks Widow, like you just start getting this behavior and start getting in this mindset of if you see someone swap Widow, you know they're going to throw. And that's not even like about balance anymore. That's just culture. Like you have things like the Zaza situation or the tournament with Kingsman. And now that narrative is even stronger, where if you see someone's playing Widow, you're going to go, oh, they're trolling. And that's crazy to me. A character shouldn't be, preloaded with social baggage. Like if someone is really good at Widow, try to help them and enable it. If they're not good at Widow, they can swap. Like that's what it is to me. And day one release characters, like this is the worst thing about ranked is day one of a character being dropped. Like if like day one of Elsa Bloodstone, I have not touched ranked. I'm not going to play rank until a couple of weeks have passed because you know what's going to happen. 3 people are going to hover her, and then someone's going to ban her, and now someone's mad and going to throw. Why is a brand new character immediately in ranked? There's no adjustment period. There's no people learning the character. It's just straight into comp, and it feels like ass. Like, I don't even feel like playing the game sometimes because the game just feels terrible. Matchmaking is bad. Balancing is bad. And teammates just don't care to win sometimes. I play low-level accounts with friends, and that's mostly when I play. I play to test out Elsa in, like, plat lobbies and play, like, the new balance changes, but I don't care to lose my rank and to care to lose points because I just know it's going to be terrible in higher ranks. And people aren't used to the character, so they get like absolutely destroyed. And it just feels inconsistent. The balance change feels questionable. Triple support feels ass, especially as me as a dive player. It feels buns to play against. I don't want to play Black Panther into Adam Warlock, Gambit, Loki. Like that's terrible. And then Celestial only being duo queue feels also buns because it's like I want to play with my teammates. I want to play with the friends I know IRL because I know I can win games with them. And hitting Celestial and you can only duo queue, now it's like a coin toss. It's a less of a coin toss if I'm duo queued, but it's still 4 other teammates that I have to help have a frontal lobe. And it's just not fun. I'm not going to force myself to play something that feels like a punishment. I'd rather go play other things like Arc Raiders or Overwatch that feels more fun. What I want to see, and I just don't want to complain. There's good things from Rivals. I want to see like more positive stuff from like the community. Less drama farming. I feel like there's like every other week there's drama that just comes out. Harder punishments for throwing. Clearer matchmaking transparency, and maybe a stricter new character ranked rules, like not having everyone hover the character and then ban them out. That also is another thing that pisses me off. If I'm hovering a character and my teammate bans them out for me, like what the fuck are we doing? Like I get there's like mistakes where someone hovers a character, like for example Hawkeye. Everyone bans Hawkeye. I understand if you're getting the mindset of banning Hawkeye and you just like click done and it bans the character, whatever that happens. But when I go, why'd you ban the character? And they go, because I don't want to play against it. That just pisses me off. Like, that just pisses me off. Like, why are we going to ban the character I'm going to hover and I'm trying to play, and you ban him out because you don't want to play against it? Like, that, like, it's a team-based game. Let me play the character. Like, okay, whatever. And then the thing is, though, I will adjust. And I'll be like, whatever. I'll play without it. But that happens to another teammate, and they will throw. It's whatever. It makes no sense sometimes. The crazy part is if they fix this, if the community shifts and like they fix balancing or whatever, which I don't think that they could ever do. You can't fix balancing. Everyone's gonna complain about something. But if they fix all the glaring issues with like matchmaking and balance sometimes, like with certain characters, the game is fun. The game is honestly so fun. The character pool is amazing. Die feels amazing when it works. Team fights feel incredible from both sides if they're coordinated well. Like you see like in like top level play, like 6 ults having to come out for a fight to be finished. Or like insane gameplay of like a person flanking and getting 3 picks. Like, that's cool. That's fun. And it's fixable. And the game has insane potential to beat out competitors like Overwatch. It just feels really nice. But I don't want to quit Rivals because I'm not going to quit Rivals. I'll keep making content. It won't be like hard competitive stuff, but like if I want it to feel good to queue up again, where I like that season 0, that season 1, all the way to season 3, honestly, I think was fun of queuing up the game by myself or with friends because I wanted to try out my character that I love playing, Black Panther. I wanted to get clips. I wanted to do like win the games, rank up, be top 5 VP. I don't have that drive anymore. Just because the games feel so inconsistent. Why am I going to play a character that's already hard to get consistency on and that's going to fuck up my stats because my teammates are going to throw? Like, that's not fun. That's not rewarding. And it's not engaging because, like, why am I going to subject myself to torture and have someone blame me for a loss? Like, I've had several games where people just blame other people instead of just trying to win the game. It's not a blame game. It's Marvel Rivals. Like, swap. Like, make changes. If this dude is doing bad, if my Rocket is not doing good, tell him to get off Rocket and go to support. It doesn't matter. Just win the game. Try and win the game. Make swaps. Don't blame people. Like, I get like people do bad, but people have bad games. I've had dog shit games, but I don't give up. I don't throw. I just change and try and win the game. But that's honestly my take on it all. I don't know why it's starting to get like this, why it has been getting like this. I want to blame like things like TikTok and what gets publicity because everything that's negative always gets views, and that seems to be like the front page of everything. Is just this guy did this, or this guy said what, or they said what, or whatever. It's just I want the game to be fun again. I know other people who want the game to be fun again, and I just want to see what things are going to change. I just wanted to bring a spotlight on this situation and hear from y'all, your point of view on this whole thing, and see what experiences you've had with throwers. But that's about it, though. See ya.